Let's do an unboxing. Alright, now we're doing this. Welcome everybody. This is one of my first ever videos on YouTube as far as things go. So I appreciate you guys for coming to the video and checking it out. As you guys saw from the intro, we're going to be unboxing 3 PS5 accessories today. They were just released yesterday. I was supposed to get them in yesterday, but things happened with shipping because of COVID-19 and things like that. By the way, stay safe. But they came in today. I'm happy about it. I'm hoping you guys are excited as I am, and we'll get right into it. First and foremost, before I forget to tell you guys, given it's my first video, I do intend to continue making videos for what it's worth. I'm getting the PS5 on launch day, which is exciting. I know a lot of you weren't able to get it, and you know it's just kind of what it is. As far as the holidays go, no one can still get them even now, so I'm hoping that production or stock or whatever it may be that's causing all this inability to get resolved very, very shortly. But for all intents and purposes, feel free to check in here on the channel for new content. It's not going to be an every week kind of thing. It's just really going to be a thing of when things get released. So that should be pretty cool as far as things go. But yeah, if you guys can, leave comments down below with any questions that you guys may have with regarding either product. I am going to be taking a look at those and potentially planning out a live stream later on in a day in the future here, answering those questions live with you guys and chatting with you guys and things like that. So before further ado, let's go ahead and check out the PlayStation HD camera. Now this is the packaging. I'll give you guys a brief overview of it. So this is the face of the packaging. Has the product itself, HD camera for PS5, side its contents of the actual camera itself and the instruction manual. The back side telling you a little bit about it. We'll get into this here in a bit. And then compatible hardware, PlayStation 5. So I'm not 100% sure yet though, but if I'm able to get this guy working after the unboxing, get this guy working with my computer, I might shoot this video with this camera so you guys have insight onto how it's going to perform for you. As I know a lot of you guys that are going to be picking this guy up, as well as I, are probably planning on doing live streaming, doing some kind of form of recording, and you need a face cam. You want to check out to see if this guy is worth it. As far as pricing goes, I don't know them off the top of my head, but I'll leave them down in the description for you guys to look at. But yeah, as far as things go here on the back side, as I said, it is a 1080p camera. It isn't known if it's 30 frames or 60 frames per second. I don't necessarily think it matters too much from a front camera perspective, but I'm hoping 60. I always hope 60 frames per second. I'm hoping 60 frames per second, as is just fluidity and things of that sort. So that we have the background removal tools. That's a PS5 software thing that we'll probably take a look at when we have the PS5. And then the built-in stand, which I don't think a lot of people have really looked into. I've seen one unboxing from reviewers that have gotten these early, but they don't really go in depth in it, and I think there's potentially more to it just because of its unique design as far as things go. So we'll take a look at that, and yeah, let's get started. I think we're finally ready to go ahead and do the unboxing. Just to give you guys a little bit of insight as far as videos go. I'm trying to record this on the smallest timeline possible, so essentially I am recording and then stopping the recording and just verifying that it looks good to get a take before I actually do it, because I don't want to have to re-record the actual unboxing itself. I think that would just be weird and it would be unnatural as far as things go. But I think we are ready, which is exciting. I do have my handy dandy household knife here. Farber, wait, what is that? Farberware. All right, not a sponsor, but I mean, we'll see what happens. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. So, actually, let me mention. I'm sure you guys are gonna mention it in the comments here. I don't know if I can pick it up on camera, but this is not sealed properly, not like the factory seal. I'm gonna assume positive intent in that when this was shipped from Sony, somebody, or not necessarily somebody, but this tag must have gotten stuck on the actual box, and you know, somebody had to obviously take it off and then put it back on. They didn't do a really good job of putting it back on, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Regardless, I got this worked out, and I'm getting a new one sent to me anyway, and I'll just get this one returned. So no worries on that. But yeah, that's why that's that. I have not opened this up. I have no idea what to expect. So let's get started on this. All right. This itself is shot on one take. All right. So this is my actual reaction to everything. So I mean, I don't think I need a knife per se, just because it's already kind of done. But we'll go ahead and do it. And obviously, you saw how easy that was. So. Yeah, definitely been open before, but I mean, it's looking promising. It's looking promising. So let's see what this unboxing experience looks like. All right, so we've got a little tab here to slide out, and just the box. Put that over here to the side. Standard white box. Nothing too exclusive there, but here's a reveal. I'll put it to you guys so you guys can see. If I can get this open, there it is. Move this to the side here. So it does look like we've got our camera in there, plus a very, very long cable. So that is great to see. And it looks like it's all in package and stuff like that. We have our manual, which I'm sure we don't really need to look at right now as far as things go. But this is it. A pretty extensive cable. But there it is. I'm making sure we got a good shot for you guys. There it is, and then the back side. At least they gave us like one of these like rigid cable things, so it'll hold up, I'm hoping. Cool, and it's USB-A. So it's USB-A, so that is good. Let's take a look, and let me see if I can get you guys to peel. Here it is. Get ready. 3, 2. There it is. As far as I can tell, like the actual cameras look exactly identical. They look exactly identical. So I'm not sure if there's like some depth sensing going on. Maybe that's from the, oh wow, okay, so the actual hinge itself. So if you guys are looking at it, oh, or we have it backwards. Oh, okay, there it is. So if you guys look at the hinge, it's literally like this bottom portion is the only thing that moves. And I'm thinking if like you have a monitor here, you'll be able to adjust it. The actual it does move. The actual physical unit does move. So that's pretty cool. So if you have it like this and you need it tilted down a little bit, bam, there you go. Solid. This feels pretty good, honestly. Like it feels really premium. As far as things go, there's a plastic here. I just want to take it off. Come on. Come on. I promise this is hard. Or I promise that this piece just does not want to come off. Come on. Come on. I don't want to break this. Why is it so hard? There's no like tab anywhere. Actually, no, I lied. There is one right here. For anybody that's struggling with it, don't worry, I struggled with it too. And there's like there's a grip here at the bottom. I don't see if we can. There's a grip. This right here is a grip. It's like a silicone, like grip thing. And then no grip here at the bottom, but it's like positioned outwards there. So that's really cool. I do think this will work on the computer. I might just give it a shot. What I might do, I'll probably continue recording on this, but I'll get this plugged in. I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Unfortunately, the camera itself just isn't recognized at all by my computer for right now. I'm sure there's a way to kind of get around it, but right now, let's just get done with the unboxing and I can get back to you guys either in the description or during that live stream that may be planned here in the future. Okay, so stay tuned and we'll jump right into the Pulse 3D wireless headset. I personally have the PlayStation, I forget the name, but it's the PlayStation headset for the PS4. And that one's worked great for me as far as things go. I do want to see what's going to happen as far as noise cancellation goes for these guys, and the overall fit, and just because it's drastically new design. Actually, I'll show you guys the one that I'm talking about. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back with the headset, and I looked up the name as well, and this is the Gold Headset. It's not gold in color, but it's the gold or part of the gold series. So it looks like this. Cups, like that guy has a foam almost like headband, but this thing it's pretty flimsy, I guess. Like, it works for what it is and has like really nice like adjustable ear cups there, and they sound really good. But I mean, I do want to see the improvements. As you guys can see, the difference in the design there says a lot for what it's worth. So we'll take a look at that. If you guys wanted to look at the specs for these guys, I'll leave that down in the description as well. I'll put these to the side, and we'll get into it. I'll give you guys a brief overview of the packaging again. Like I said, Pulse 3D wireless headset, and this works for PS4 as well. It looks like the compatibility, it's linear between the two, so that's cool. On the side profile, compatible with PlayStation 5, PS4, and PlayStation VR. And then the back side, that tells you a little bit about the product. I'm learning these as much as you guys are. So we have the dual-headed microphones for noise cancellation, 12 hours of play. We'll see really if that holds true. I quickly adjust audio and chat settings. That's similar to the Gold wireless headset. You have the wireless adapter, which is the same as the Gold wireless headset as well. And then 3.5 millimeter jack for the PSVR, and then apparently refined ear pads. So we'll take a look at what that is. On this side, just fine-tuned for 3D audio on the PS5. So that's one of those things that we'll take a look at as well once the PS5 comes into play. But it looks like this can include the exact same contents as the Gold headset did, where it's the headset, the actual adapter, the charging cable, and auxiliary cable, which is the audio cable, and then printed materials being instructions and things like that. So let me just verify this video is good, and then we'll go jump right into the unboxing. Alright, that video did turn out good, which is great. So let's go ahead and get into actually unboxing this guy. This guy was never open. It's one of those nice little factory sealed, so I am gonna need the knife this time around. So let's get right into it, guys. Let's go ahead, get this guy open. I've been looking forward to this headset just because mine, the Gold headset, has been doing some weird things lately. I think it knows that the PS5 is coming, so it's like, we'll start messing up now. For what it's worth, I have had to get my Gold headset replaced roughly 2 times, but that's with good use. And between that time frame, it was probably 2 times. I think I replaced this headset, the Gold wireless headset, maybe once every 1.5 to 2 years. I don't play that often anymore, like or any more as I could be or whatever it may be, just because of school. But I really enjoy the headset for what it's worth. It works perfectly, and I don't have to deal with like a microphone like moving up and down, and that particular thing breaking. It's all built in. And as far as audio goes, people can hear me just fine, so that's great. But here we go. We're at the unboxing state. This is how it looks from the top side. It looks like we have a, whoa. All right, we have a little box. I'm gonna presume it's like a little hot pocket, one of those little hot pocket things. There, that's nice. All right, so this guy includes the USB-C cable. That's a first there. That is USB-C to USB-A. The Gold wireless headset uses the same connector as the PS4 controllers, which is the micro USB. So I'm glad to see that they're moving away from that, which is really nice. This also includes the actual adapter. We plug that into the system, and that's what's going to give us the wireless functionality. And the auxiliary cable that I personally never use, but that's that. You can also, if you have a phone with the headphone jack, generally you can plug in the your phone, let's say, to the headset if you want to listen to music or on a call or whatever it may be. It won't use the actual microphone in the headset, but for audio purposes it will. And then if you still want to be immersed in the game, you could do that. It could get really complicated, but it's all personal preference for what it's worth. So that is it from the Hot Pocket sleeve, as it were. Alright, so I'll put that to the side here. Instructions go. Looks like we have, alright. Well, I lost the instructions, guys. Sorry, I can't show it to you. It's a long stride, so we'll just keep going, alright? The safety stuff that we can probably just throw as well. And here's the headset here. It's gonna be, this guy comes off, and then we got the headset in there, wrapped in plastic. Alright. Looks like it has, I'll show you guys this packaging here in a minute. Let's put that over to the side and take a look at this guy. Alright, so right away, I can see that the ear cuffs are huge for one, but they are extra fluffy. Like extra fluffy. Like this, if you compare the depth as to which like it can go, it's only to basically that seam right there from cushion goes, and this is pretty solid. This is a pretty solid like conformity, but these, I don't even know how to show you guys. It's like these are much more substantial. I don't know if you guys, it's like about double the padding, I would say. 100%. And it's much more rounded. It's like, I can't show you guys a profile from that angle there, but it's much more like outward rounded from what it looks like. But these look massive. These look like these are huge, like cuffs for what it's worth, but this right here underneath my finger right now is all plastic. So technically it's this right here, this spacing, this and this. See, there you guys can see the plastic there. That to that is really where the cushion comes into play. And then the inside is just mirroring the same as the Gold headset. But wow, this looks much more like engineered. And then you have the headband. This isn't like the foam cushion stuff that you had on the previous one, but I think this works even better. As far as rigidity goes and weight, let me see, weight goes. This is hard. I would say this one is a little bit heavier, but it's not that much. So I think it is overall balanced. And there's some like springiness to this as well. This is super nice. And of course they have the plastic over the, I'm gonna guess the Sony logo. Interesting. So they only have this really small plastic thing, but it wasn't on the rest of it. So that's interesting. Anyway, that is the headset. Wow, it's something, all right. And it is, we have left and right, so it is placed from a design perspective. The white brackets do go on the front side, and this is how it looks in practice. It looks huge, but I mean, I don't know. It feels really good though. I don't like. I could be in this for like hours, 100%. And it's like an almost like, this right here feels super nice. The top side. No, that feels really good. We don't have no more of the adjustable cuffs, which is kind of what I'm trying here. This, obviously, I showed you guys. This is how it was adjustable before, and now it's just you just put it on. You just put it on, and it's ready to go, and it conforms back. That's awesome. That's awesome. As far as sound goes, I'll tell you guys that here in a later video or even live stream. But yeah, I don't know anything else to compare. I mean, the inputs are all the same. There are some extra ones, I believe, for monitoring with the noise cancellation. But yeah, that's that same switch for what it's worth. So if you have a Gold headset, this is gonna feel right at home as far as things go. But yeah, I mean, these drivers, the drivers themselves feel bigger as well. And I think that's how they're gonna accomplish that 3D audio. But yeah, that's the headset itself. Let's move over to the controller, the big piece that you guys are looking for. The controller. I won't talk much about this just because of the fact that time constraints or whatever and whatnot. But this is huge. This is like the big piece that everybody's looking forward to. I am personally as well. I'll briefly go through haptic feedback. Better rumbles for what it's worth if you're familiar with the PS4 controller. Adaptive triggers, built-in microphone, and signature comfort, which is similar to almost like the Xbox conformity. But I personally don't use or have used an Xbox controller for like a long period of time for me to be kind of used to it, really. It's all been PS3, PS4 controllers and things like that. No paddles on the back or anything. So it's kind of like your average consumer, truthfully. So let's jump right into it. I'm not even going to cut. I'm just going to be like, hey, let's go for it. So I got the knife here and we'll go right at it. Oh, geez. All right. Let's get it going. I am really excited for this guy. Come on, can I not? Of all the products that we have, I think the headset was really my big one. Just because I think, like I said, I was having issues with it. But the controller is definitely a big one. Come on. Some of you guys are like, oh, why don't you just rip into it or whatever. I'm one of those people that really likes their packaging. For no good reason, honestly. Just because I know it's not even gonna matter in the long run. But I like it. And I know a lot of reviewers were kind of tearing their boxes. Come on. There it is. Solid. We got it. Alright, similar to the other ones. And I'm going to assume this is a box inside a box. Alright, this was just the tag for there. I'll put that over yonder. Box inside a box. So let's take a look here. Alright. So that is that. Immediately, 100% it's got some weight to it. 100% it's got some weight. The instructions in there you don't need. But listen, I'm not even like looking at materials or nothing like that. This, my God, this feels, I don't know, it feels taller. 100% feels taller from the PS4 controller. It just feels taller. That's what I can say. And it's got it's got a couple of ounces in there. 100%. It's got a little bit more, but here, let's go. First impressions. All right. Huh. It's got some clickiness to it. Like the D-pad, I didn't think I was going to like it that much because the actual, let me see if I can get this to, it's all in one piece. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's got some clickiness to it. The actual joysticks do feel really nice. The actual material that they're using for the edges feels super. This feels like a next generation controller, really. Like, wow, yeah. The buttons have a shorter, not shorter travel, but a shorter press to them. Like, I get to the actual button quicker. Like the press is much more predominant. Like, it's much more immediate. The buttons for like the share and the options buttons are much more raised, much more raised than the PS4 buttons. The PS4 buttons are more flush. These are raised 100%. Wow. I'll give you guys a look at it. So L2, L3. As far as travel goes, these are about the same as the PS4, honestly. As far as how they feel, they are tighter, but like not by much, I would say. Like, you can tell that like I'm pushing on like a spring of some sort, or like I'm pushing on like something that that wasn't a thing before. L1 R1, more clicky. Like, overall, so much clickier. The PS button is really squishy, but I like that. Kind of like that. And then the mute button is much more rigid. This feels super premium. I know this guy retails for $69.99. And honestly, I think it's worth it. The materials here are super, super, super nice. I was looking at this on videos and it looked like it was like almost like greasy or like really shiny, right? And that's just how it is out of the box. So I wonder how it's gonna hold up, because if you guys have used the PS4 controllers, they tend to wear down or get greasy or whatever it may be. I'm just from like hand sweat, honestly. The back side, no sticker there anymore, so that should feel right at home as far as things go. But yeah, you got the microphones there. Touchpad feels about the same. It's a bigger touchpad though, which is really nice. I really like this. This is a really, really, really cool design. But yeah, I'll end it there, guys. If you guys have any questions, or you guys wanted me to try anything, or wanted to tell me anything or whatever it may be, please leave it down in the comments. I'm going to be taking a look at those, just so I can have an idea of what to look for, what to test out. And like I said, I will likely probably do a live stream. It may be another video down the road as far as things go. But I just wanted to give this a shot. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like. Subscribe if you'd like. Up to you guys. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. And please comment down below. I'll really appreciate it. See you guys then. Peace.